So for this build, you can truly use whatever black block you want and whatever white block you want. I have just used blocks of coal because I designed it in creative. You can use whatever you want. You can use black stone, you can use black concrete, it doesn't really matter. The more important thing is just the number here. And you can ignore the lapis and gray terracotta and light terracotta. Those are just parts that I forgot to clean up in the schematic that I'm just now realizing. But the other ones are in fact important. So to start off, we'll go in the very back right corner. So the front of the Orca will be all the way over there, 72 blocks away from us. So choosing where the back right corner is, you'll start with a 2x2 square of black blocks. And then from this back corner, starting here with this block, you will move 26 blocks to the left, which is this block here, and then you will build another 2x2 of your black block. And then from this corner here, starting with this block, you will move 44 blocks up to get to here. And then if we include this white block here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then 1, and then the second one after that. So the third block off the ground, or 2 blocks above this block here. You'll put another black block, and then towards the front of the Orca, 2 more. This will be the base of the left fin. From here, counting this block, it is 11 blocks to roughly the middle. It actually has a 2 wide middle, but it's 11 blocks to here, or 23 blocks to get to here, starting from this block. So including that, 23 blocks to get to here, and then again up 1, and then 3 blocks towards the front. And from here, starting from this red block, it is 26 blocks to the front. And from here we'll go to the back and start working on the fin, and then work up into the rest of the body. So starting with these 2x2s, going up, starting on the rightmost side, we'll go 1 black block. And here, wherever any block is fully covered, so this is a line of 3 off of this corner. This is a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wherever any block gets fully covered, like if there's a block that ends up on top of this one, making this one not visible anymore, you can just skip that. I'll be placing them all down because that is the schematic that I'm following. But if you want to save on resources, you don't have to place every single block. So from this back right corner, go diagonal 1, and then 1 white block, and then black, white, black, black. And then a line of 4 attached to that. And we'll be doing basically the same thing, but reversed on this side. So off this corner, 1, 2, 3. Then a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then alternating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, always going back to this back right corner, just so we have the same orientation. So we'll start from here. So from this back right corner, moving forward 1, and then 1, 2 to the left from that. We'll have a line of 3. And then the next row, we'll move forward 1, We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then attached to that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then switching to 3 snow blocks. And then diagonal from the 3 snow blocks, we have a line of 4 snow blocks. And to the other side. Similar thing, just flipped over. A line of 3. A line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then punched out from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're not exactly the same, but they are very similar. Back right. If you want to make it perfectly symmetric, you can. Okay, moving in again, 1 on that angle, and then over. We have a line of 3. Skip 3 blocks, and then another line of 3. Going from here, 1 forward, 2 to the right. We'll start a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last one black, and then 3 before that are white. And the next line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 snow blocks. And the next line, starting 2 in, so on that third block, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 snow blocks. And we'll start from the middle, moving towards the outside. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 snow blocks. And the next one, coming in on 2 on both sides, is a line of 3. Now going over to the back left, we have a line of 1, 2, 3. Skip 3 blocks, a line of 3 again. Coming back over, 1 away from the side, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a line of 3 snow blocks, and then a final coal block. Next row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snow blocks, and a final coal block. Next row, starting from 2 in, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 snow blocks. Starting from where we ended, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 snow blocks. Coming in 2 on both sides, we have a line of 4 snow blocks. And now we can start building up the front fins. So directly on the 3 that we have, we'll go up, 1 on the front, 1 on the back, and those 3 middle ones will extend on the outside. Same on the right side, go up by 3, go out by 3, 1 on the back, 1 on the front. This one here is a black wool. So I wanted to have slightly more separation between the fins and the body. So there will be black wool to offset the black coal. You don't have to do that. You can make it all out of the same black block. If you want a little more easy readability on it, then put a little slightly different colored outline around those fins. Okay, in the next row up, starting all the way forward, 1 in, we'll have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 black blocks. From where we ended up, diagonal back 1, and then to the right 1, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black blocks. And starting from this right corner, we'll go forward 1, towards the middle for a run of 4, then a run of 2, then a run of 4, then a run of 2, then a run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For right now, we're going to come back to this corner. So moving in 2 from the side, this is the back right, in case you are a little lost. Moving in 2 from the side, we have a run of 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then a single. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably should just have done these 2 all the way across, so you know what, I'll do that. So 4 here, and then 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming in 2 from the side again, we have 2, then 1, then 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then 1, then 3. Going back from that same side, this time we're in 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 again. And starting on the white block, we have 1, followed by 3, followed by 1. And then moving diagonally in, we have 1 more on both sides. So starting from where we left off here, which may have been confusing, so this 1 black block sticking out, we'll move towards the back 1, 1, 2, 3 will give us a snow block. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coal. Moving towards the back directly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Moving back, and then 2 over, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now moving on to the front left fin. Starting from that backmost block, we'll go up 1, and then forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting from the back again, moving towards the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the front. From the very front, moving towards the middle, we have 1, and then moving back 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going to the right, starting from that back block, 1, moving towards the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moving towards the inside, 1, and then the back, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting from the back, moving to the outside, 1, followed by 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the front. Going back to the back again. Up a layer. Moving 2 in from the side, so 1, 2. Then we start on the third one. We have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Moving back 1, so this will be 1, 2, 3 air blocks, and then we'll start again. So 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal blocks. Going on the right side, starting 2 from the middle, we have our third block, followed by 2, 3, 4, 5 more coal blocks. Starting from that upper right, moving forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, all the way across. Diagonal and towards the front by 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towards the middle. 2 snow blocks, 1 air block, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coal blocks. Moving 3 in again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coal. Moving forwards, we have 1 out to the outside, 2, 3. And then moving forwards again, we'll have a row of 2. Moving back into the middle one, we'll start with 1, 2, 3. Back into the middle again, 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start with this snow in the back, middle. Starting, including this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 snow. Diagonal and towards the front with 1 coal block, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. starting from here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coal. And then the next one, we'll add 2 more in this area. So on to the fins again. Starting from the back middle, we're increasing in height by 1. Moving towards the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Diagonal and to the outside, back, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the middle, diagonal and back, we have 1. Moving towards the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 back from the front, and towards the inside, we have a row of 3. Starting all the way across with the same thing. In the middle, 1. Towards the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Towards the inside, 1. Going back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moving forward 3 from there. We have another row of 3. And the outside, back right, we have 1. Going towards the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Starting from the back again. Going up 1 layer. From what is a decent reference point? So we'll start from here, which is the middle double section. So starting 1 to the right of that, we have 3 air blocks and then 2 coal. From here, 2 to the right, 1 forwards. We'll start a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with an air gap, 2 blocks, air gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 2 in from the outside, followed by 2 more coal blocks. And from this spot here, going 2 forwards, we can start another line, which again is 2 air blocks from that left side. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks all the way across. Going forwards, we have 1, 2, 3 air blocks, followed by 2 coal, 1 air block, 1 snow, 2 coal blocks. Moving forwards, 2 coal, 2 air gaps, 2 coal. Moving forwards, 2 coal, 2 air gaps, 1 snow, 1 coal. Moving forward from the snow, 1, 2 air gaps, 1 block. Forwards, we have a line of 4. Don't mind me misplacing things. A line of 4, followed by another line of 4, and then a line of 2 centered in the middle. Moving on to the front left fin, starting from the backmost spot. Move up 1, towards the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Diagonal and back 1 on the left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 from here to the outside and towards the front. Then we'll have a row of 4. Starting from that frontmost piece, go back 1, and we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Starting from the new front innermost piece, going back 2, we have a line of 2. Moving all the way to the right. Same thing, that backmost spot, up 1, and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the front. Now diagonal back towards the middle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 air blocks to the front, and then we have a line of 2. On the outside, going back from the front, 1 block, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Going 1 back from the front again, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4. So, going from the front innermost spot on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 blocks, we can have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow. From this line of 5 snow, we'll extend it another row of 5 towards the front. then a line of 4 starting on the left side, then a line of 3 in the middle, and then 2 blocks in the middle towards the front. We'll continue our line of 5 snow blocks towards the back. And then on the right side, a line of 4 snow blocks. Then in the middle again, a line of 3 snow blocks 3 times. Then moving back again, 3 snow blocks, but this time an additional 3 on the left. Then from the outside, back 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way across. Going back 1, follow it up 8 blocks to the left, skipping the very leftmost one. Going back 1, 7 blocks back to the right, skipping that outermost one, going back all the way to the left except for the last one, going back and repeating the same length of line, going back 1 more, and this time ending 1 short on the left, going back 1, ending 1 short on the right, going back again 1 short on the left, another line of 3, and then a line of 2 on the right. So from the flat spot on the right side, in the middle of this line of 3, put 1 snow block. Then towards the middle, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 coal blocks. From the snow block jutting out, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal blocks. And from the little curve here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 black wool. On the left side now, in that middle area of 3, we'll put 1 snow block with 1 black wool on the outside, 4 black coal blocks on the inside, and 4 coming off of that point. And going from the back yet again. So from those middle 2 blocks from before, we're going to go up twice, and on the newest layer, 2 in the middle, followed by 4 centered across the middle, followed by 6 centered across the middle. The next layer is also 6, but there are 3 snow blocks, 2 in the middle and 1 on the left side, followed by another coal. Going forward 1 from the left and 1 to the outside, then 1 snow to the inside, 2 air gaps, and then 2 coal. Moving forwards, 2 coal, 2 air gaps, 2 coal. Moving forwards, 2 coal, 2 air gaps, 1 snow, 1 coal. From the snow going forwards, coal, 2 air gaps, coal. And then moving forward, we have 3 lines of 4. And on the rightmost side, we have 1 on the outside and 1 towards the front. Moving to the front left flipper. From that backmost point, we're going to go forwards 1 and have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the outside, going back 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then going 2 to the front, we have a line of 2. From the front, going towards the inside, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 2 from the front, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the frontmost one now, we have 1 to the right. Going all the way to the right, flipper, we have going 1 air block from the back to the front, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Towards the inside, going all the way back, except for the last one. 1 air gap towards the front, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the front innermost one, 1 towards the middle. On the outside 1, from the back we have 1 air gap, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the front, 2 air gaps, and 2 to the back. The lapis, as before, shouldn't be in this build, so you can ignore that. That should just be a snow block. So there's a lot here in the middle that is wasteful. We can just leave everything that is not an overhang. So don't feel like you have to fill in all of these. I'm going to, just to make it a little bit clearer what is happening. So, starting from that frontmost block, we're going to go up 1. Okay, and from there we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the front. And from that same block, we are going 1, not including it. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that will be 33 in total blocks in this line. So going 1 to the right and 1 back, and then following this all the way to the front. Again, you can make only the overhang, as it'll save you quite a bit of resources. So now we have our double wide middle. Going back on the right side, 2 from the front, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1 coal block, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 snow blocks. 2 air blocks on the right going towards the front. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 snow. 1 block of coal. 3 blocks of snow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow to the front. On the left side, from the front, 2 air blocks, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, or 1 short of the backmost one that you'll run into. 2 air blocks going towards the front on the left. We have a line going all the way to the front, except 1 short. Going 1 air gap to the back on the left side. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then a coal block. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then 3 air blocks to the front. We have 1, 2, followed by 3 coal blocks. Then 3 snow. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then starting from the back, 1, 2, 3, 4 air blocks. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, going from the right backmost part that we have so far. 3 air blocks towards the front. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snow. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coal. 1 air block towards the back on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coal. Followed by 2 more snow blocks. Then from the back right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air blocks. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coal blocks. And on to the back again. Moving up 1 row. Starting from that middle double back, we have an air gap of 1, then 2, and then 4 with 2 in the center, then 4 again, except with a 5th one on the right. Moving forward from there, 2 blocks, air gap, 2 blocks. Moving forward from there, 3 to the outside, 2 air blocks in the middle, 3 to the outside, 2 blocks forwards, 2 air gap, 3 to the outside, then moving in 1, 2 blocks, 2 air gap, 2 blocks, and then this repeated a couple times. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. This time moving forward, connecting all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving forward 1 and skipping the rightmost block, which, if you're looking towards the front, the leftmost block. Then we're moving those 2 center pieces forward and adding 1 to the right and 1 towards the front. Or if you're looking from the front, 1 to the left and 1 towards the front. So going from the front left fin, from that backmost part on the previous layer, going up 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towards the front. 2 air blocks on the left, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 coal blocks. Starting from the front on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 1 back from the front on the right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 coal blocks. Starting from the front, we have 3, then we have 2, then we have 1 towards the front moving in, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towards the back. Moving out 1 and 1 forwards, so starting here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks towards the back. Diagonal and in, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 black blocks to the back, followed by 2 snow. And we're going to move over to the other fin. That backmost one up, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towards the front, 2 back and to the right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. From the front on the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 back from the front on the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 on the inside. Okay, going back to where we left off here. So moving in from this snow block, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front, with 2 more attached to the back. Moving into the middle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front, with 1 on the back and 2 coal on the back. Moving in from there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow to the front, with 1, 2, 3 coal on the back. Moving in from the back, 1 snow, 1 coal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow to the front. Attached to the back, 1, 2, 3 coal. From where the coal meets the snow, moving 1 into the center, followed by 2, 3, 4 to the back. From here, 1 back into the right, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the back. On the front of this one, 1 to the right, 1 coal to the front, 1 snow. Then 1 coal to the front, 2 coals to the front, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snow. Moving back to the left and in, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where the coal meets the snow here, over 1, and then starting to go forwards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 snow. Then going to the right, 2, back 2, and then in the middle, 2 back. From here, we're going to do a row of 2, row of 2, 2 rows of 1, diagonal towards the front, a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving 1 into the middle, 2 to the front. From those 2 that we put to the front, 2 to the middle. On top of that, towards the front, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. From the back of this, there's 2 air gaps. So then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, followed by 4 snow blocks. From the back of that, well, we can skip that. It's confusing trying to remember what parts are optional. Okay, so going from the front of this snow block, we have 1 to the middle. Yes, and then 1 towards the front. So a line of 3 towards the front, then 1 to the middle. From these 2, a row of 3. Then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 in on each side for 2 rows of 4. Then, skipping the left one, if you're looking towards the back, row of 3, skipping the right one, row of 2. From here on the left, we have a row of 2, row of 2, diagonal 1, row of 2, back, row of 3, row of 3, row of 3, row of 2, 2, 2, 2, coal, snow block. Let's see. Those should be absolutely optional. Yeah, we don't need those ones. Okay, so starting from the back again. Moving up 1 layer. So starting from the 2 middle blocks on the back. On the left, we're going to go 1 forward. From there, we'll have a row of 4. And then we're going to do the 2 air gaps and then 2 on each side. Do that twice. Then it'll be a 3, 2, 3 pattern. 3, 2, 3. Then 2 again. And then 2, 2, 2. Then 1, 4 air, 1. Moving forwards with 2 on the outside. So 1 forward, 1 to the outside. 4 air gaps, 1 forward. Yeah. 1 forward, 1 to the outside. And then pull those 2 forward twice on each side. Then, moving 1 in on each side, we have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because that one doesn't matter yet. Then a row of 6 again. Now, starting on the right side, looking towards the front, we'll have 1 block, followed by 2 snow, followed by 3 coal. And then moving towards the front. 3 blocks, 1 air, 2 blocks, 2 air, or 2 snow, 2 air, 2 coal, 1 coal, 3 air blocks, 1 snow, 1 coal. Moving forwards, 2 coal, 2 air, 2 coal. Is that visible on the bottom? No, so like this one's optional as well. On the outside, again, 2 blocks, 2 air, 2 blocks. Moving forwards, 2, but moving to the outside. So we're increasing the air gap by 2. Then 2 on the left. Move those forward 2 as well. On the other side, move those forward 2 as well. And I'm just going to continue from the right back side here. So we're going to have a row of 3, overhang out, row of 3 snow again. From the outside-most one, we'll go 2 forwards, 2 on the outside attached to those 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 forwards from that with a coal, going back 2 blocks from the coal, 1 to the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks to the front. And then we'll do the front right fin. So the backmost spot. 1 air moving forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 1 air to the outside and back. 1, 2, 3. From the front, 2 air, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the back. 1 air gap. 1 air gap on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the front with another row of 5 attached to that. So from that point on the inside, we can go in 1, then forward for 3 rows of 2, in for a row of 2, towards the front for 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2, moving towards the inside for 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2, moving towards the inside with 1, 2, 3 rows of 2, so an additional 1 on the inside at the end, then a row of skipping 1 on the outside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time skipping 1 on the right for a row of 4, and then 2 in the middle. On the right side, it'll be a row of 2 going to the back, row of 1, row of 2, including this block here. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, going 3 back from the front on the outside. We have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 back from the front outside. We have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, followed by 1, 2, 3 coal. From where the coal meets the snow, we'll go 2 forwards and start a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks to the back, with a snow block attached to that, and onto the front left fin. So diagonal back 1 from the black block on the left side. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same row repeated, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 diagonal towards the front. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 diagonal to the back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 diagonal to the back from the front. We have a line of 1, 2, 3. Going from where we left off at the snow block on the back left in the middle, we're moving 1 in, and then including this one, 2, 3, 4 to the back, block of coal, diagonal towards the front, block of snow, and then a line of 1, 2, 3 coal to the back, 1 coal to the inside, and 1 snow to the front. Perfect. And we're looking from the back again. So where we had the 1 block jutting out in the back, we're going 1 right and 1 forwards. Then a row of 4. And on the right side, we'll go 1 to the front, 1 to the front, and 1 to the left for 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Moving back 2. We have 1, 2, 3 blocks to the front. Moving diagonally outwards, we have a row of 2. Moving back to the inside, we have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, those aren't needed. From there, we'll go 2 snow blocks to the outside, then attach 3 blocks of coal in that L. From here to the front, we have 2 more rows of 2. To the outside, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2. On the outside, a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal. Moving back 2 blocks, we have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks to the front. Diagonal into the right to get the fin. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 6 blocks again. 2 back from the front for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're good on the fin. Okay, so for going to the left from that front block on the fin, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4. From the front, moving to the left, go 1. Then we have a row of 2 with 1 block centered towards the middle. Then follow it up with a row of 2 snow. Then a row of 3 snow 3 times. Then rows of 2 3 times towards the middle. 1 row of 1. 3 rows of 2. And then inset again for another row of 2. Inset 1 forwards, 1 air block, and then 3 across, and then 2 in the front again. Now, on the front left side, from that point, we're going to go 1 back, 1 to the outside, and 2, 3, 4, 5 to the back. Going forwards 2. We have 1, 2, 3 towards the back. Diagonal and to the back 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Starting from the front, going back 3 air blocks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of snow to the back. Another 3 air blocks. And we go 1, 2, 3 snow blocks. Switch to coal and go 1, 2, 3. Gap of 2 in the front for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Starting from the front, going 1 back, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A line of 6 again. Going 2 back from the front on the left side. A line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where we left off on this line of coal blocks going towards the tail, move in 1 on the side, and including that go 2, 3, 4 to the back, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 snow blocks, 1 snow block to the inside, 2 in total to the back, followed by 2 coal, 1 snow block to the inside, 2 coal to the back, 1 to the inside, 1 coal back, 1, 2, 3 snow to the back, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal, 1 air gap and to the outside, 1 back to the middle, followed by 2 rows of 2, and on the inside going back 2 and then diagonally for 1 more. Now, bumping this up 1 more layer. Starting from the back again. Got those middle 2 coal blocks, followed by a row of 4. On the right side, we're going to have a row of 1. Going to the outside diagonally, a row of 3. Going to the outside, a row of 2. Going diagonally, a row of 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonally to the middle for 2. Diagonally to the outside for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow. Just to the outside for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 snow. 3 air blocks from the back. We have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coal. 1, 2, 3, 4 air blocks from the back. We have 1 snow, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coal. Going back 3 blocks from there, we have a line of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 block to the right and towards the back on the fin. We have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the middle of that, we have 1 block to the right. So from that tip of the fin, go diagonally in 1, and then a second one to the front, angling in 1, followed by 2, 3, 4 to the front, 1 to the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the front, 1 to the middle, 2 to the front, 1 to the middle, and 2, 3 to the front, 1 to the middle, and 2, 3 to the front, 1 to the middle, and a second one to the front. The 2 middle pieces off the front with 1 attached to the right. Now, looking towards the front, we're going back on the left side. So on the left, go back 1, then 1 to the left, and 1 more to the back. Then diagonally for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4. To the left for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the back. Going back 2, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the back. Going back 2, we have a line of 4 to the back, followed by a coal. Going back 1, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the back. 2 error blocks from the front. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. From the front going to the back 1 error block, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 1 block in the middle to the left side. So from the back left, diagonally to the middle, we have 1 coal, followed by 1 coal followed by 2, 3, 4, 5 coal, and 1 snow. Diagonally towards the back for 1, 2, 3, 4 snow. Diagonally towards the back for 1, 2, 3 snow. 1 to the right, followed by 2, 3, 4, 5 to the back. Angling in for 2, angling back out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Angling in for 2, going 1 in, and then 2, 3 to the back, and then angling in for 1 more. Next row up. Going from the middle back in air block row, we have a row of 2, followed by a row of 4, followed by another row of 4, and we'll go on the right side all the way around towards the front. So a line of 2, line of 2, including this block here, it'll be a row of 3, diagonally for a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, diagonally for a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snow blocks. Going outside 1 and then 3 to the back, because we can break those 3 out. So then it'll be a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, diagonal for 4, diagonal for 2, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coal. Which doesn't need to be 7, it can just be 3. So 2 snow, 3 coal, diagonal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to the front. Looking towards the front, 1 air gap to the right and back, we have a row of 3. To the front off of that fin, we have a line of 2. Angling towards the front again, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by a snow block. Angling in towards the front, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, Angling in towards the front, we have a line of 1, 2, 3. Angling in towards the front for a line of 2. Into the front for a line of 2. Angling in for a line of 1. The 2 center blocks come out 1. To the right, we have an L of 3 snow blocks. Now diagonal towards the back again for a line of 1, 2. Then diagonally towards the back again for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonally towards the back for a line of 1, 2, 3. Diagonal towards the back for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Angling again for 1, 2. And then angling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Going back up on that fin, 1 air block from the front, we have a line of 3. From the very back left, we're angling in for a line of 2, followed by 3 snow. In for a line of 3, 4 snow. Angling in for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow. Angling towards the center for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snow. Angling in and towards the center for a line of 3 snow. In and towards the back for 1. We're getting there. We're going up 1 more row. Let's do it. So from the middle back, 2 air blocks, then 1, followed by 2 in the middle, and 4 centered across the middle. And we'll continue from the right side. So 2, followed by 3, followed by 2, 2, and 3. And then including this block here, we have 1, 2, 3 coal, and then a snow. Angling out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Angling out for 1, 2, 3. Angle out for 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2 coal. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Angle towards the front for 1, 2, 3, 4. Angle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Angle for 2. Angle for 3. Angle for 2. Angle for 2. Then a line of 4 across the front. Then diagonal back 1. Angle for 2, followed by 1 snow. Then diagonal towards the back left for 1, 2, 3. Angle for 1, 2, 3. Angle for 1, 2, 3. Then 2 coal. Then we're going to angle it again. This time for a length of 2, 3, 4. Angle again for length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Angle for 1. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 snow. Angle for 3. Angle for 3, followed by 2 coal. Angle for 1, 2, 3 coal. Angle for 3 coal. And then diagonal 1 towards the back. And moving up. From the back, we got that 1 air block gap. Then 1 on the right. Then 2. And then 4 centered across the middle. And then continuing on the right side. We have a line of 2. Angle for 3. Angle for 2, followed by 1 snow. Then an angle of 1, 2, 3, 4 snow. Then to the outside for 1, 2, 3, 4 snow. Then the outside for 1, 2, 3, 4 coal. Angle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 coal. Angle towards the front for 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diagonal 1, 2. Diagonal 1, 2, 3. Diagonal 1, 2. Diagonal 1, 2. And then 4 across the front. Going towards the back, angle of 1, then 2, then a line of 1, 2, 3, then a diagonal for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, diagonal for a line of 3, diagonal for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, diagonal for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then a line of 4 towards the back. Then a line of 4 towards the back. Then a line of 3 towards the back with 1 coal at the end. Then a line of 3 towards the back. Then a line of 3 towards the back. Then a line of 2 towards the back. Bumping this up one more layer. We have a little L of air blocks on the back this time, followed by 2, 4 centered across the back. From the right side, going towards the front at an angle, we have 1, 2, 3 blocks, angle for 1, 2, 3, angle for 1, 2, 3, angle for 1, followed by 1, 2, 3 snow, then angle for 1, 2, 3, angle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, angle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, then a line of 3, then a line of 2, followed by 2 snow blocks, then 1 snow block in, 1 coal, and 1 black wool. This black wool is specifically the eye. Orcas have eyes that are really hard to see, so it won't stand out much, but orca eyes don't really stand out much at all. So going from that 1 wool block towards the front, we have 2 at an angle, then 1, 2, 3 at an angle, then 1 at an angle, followed by 1 at an angle again, and 1 at an angle on the front. Looking towards the back, on the right side, or left side looking towards the front, we'll have a row of 3, 1 to the back, then an angle for 1, followed by an angle of 3, the other eye, followed by 2 coal, 2 snow, 1 coal, angling to the outside for a line of 2, angle to the outside for a line of 3, angle to the outside for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Angling back towards the inside for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back into the inside for 3, back and to the inside for 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the inside for 1, 2, 3, back into the inside for 1, 2, 3, back into the inside for 1, 2, 3, and that will complete that layer. As you can see, I have a lot of extra blocks from when I was designing it, and those aren't necessary anymore, so you can thin out the inside of the whale as much as you want to have more space. Moving up once again, 2 air blocks on the back, 2 again with 4 centered across the middle. Going from the right side, 1 towards the front, then at an angle 2 to the front, then an angle of 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front, diagonal for 2, diagonal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, diagonal for 2, diagonal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, diagonal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, angling in and towards the front for 3, in and towards the front for 1, followed by 2 snow, in and towards the front for 3, in and towards the front for 1, 2, 3, 4, in and towards the front for 2, in and towards the front for 2 again, then 1 to the inside, 2 pushed out in the front, then 2 on the right side going back, followed by 1 to make a little L shape, then diagonal and to the back 1, then diagonal for 3, diagonal for 1, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 snow, followed by 1 block of coal, then diagonal 2 to the back, diagonal 3 to the back, diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to the back, angling in, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the back, angling in, we have 1, 2 to the back, angling in, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the back, angling in, we have 2, angling in, we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, angling in, we have a line of 2 again, and then angling in for 1. Now we can bump it all up once again. So starting in the middle back, this time we have a 2x2 of air blocks before our row of 2. This time we have 2 rows of 4 after it. So from the previous row, we'll have this shape of air blocks. It does get a little bit hard to see with these textures, but hopefully you can understand what's going on. From the outside here, after these 2, we will have a row of 2, then an angle for a row of 2, 3, 4, angle for 1, angle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, angle for 1, 2, 3, angle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, angle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to the inside for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the inside for 2, to the inside for 3, to the inside for 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 to the front, angle in for 2, angle in for 2, and then 4 across the front. Then an angle of 1 going back, then angle line of 3 to the back, angle line of 2 followed by 1 snow block, angle for a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a line of 2, then a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to keep saying diagonal, so I'm just going to say line and then how many blocks. And just remember that basically all of these are going to be diagonal off of this previous corner to get the next block. So we'll have a line of, let's see, there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a line of 1, 2, 3, a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, line of 1, line of 1, 2, 3, 4, line of 2, and then 1 to the inside. Just do that on both sides. Now going up again. Okay, so I guess we did need these from the previous layer. So from the 2 air gap block we had before, angle up 1, angle up 2, we need that block. Angle up 1, angle up 2, we need that block. Yes, now it's going to be a little more confusing just because it's curving up to the top, so there's going to be more overhang. But anyways, we're going to have this shape on the back of air blocks. So from the very backmost point of the previous layer, we'll go 3 rows of 2 air blocks before we place 2 coal. And then we have rows of 2 again. Rows of 4. 4 and 4. And we'll go 4 again. And then on the right side, we'll go out 1, 2, then a row of 1, 2, then a row of 1, 2, then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, then a row of 2. Then we finally get this cyan terracotta, which makes like the small curved pattern behind the dorsal fin. So it's 2 coal and then 1, 2, 3 cyan terracotta. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 towards the front. Then a line of 1. Then a line of 2, followed by a snow block. Then a line of 1, 2, 3, 4. Line of 1, 2, 3. Line of 1. Line of 1. We're missing a block that's going all the way down into the center. Just know that we will need to fill it because we don't want any gaps in the Orca. So 1 block from the previous row, and then 2 across the front, and then 1 block from the previous row. Then coming off the front, we have diagonal, going 1 back and then 1 to the outside. And then diagonals to the back for 1, 2, 3. Then a line of 1, 2, 3 with a snow block. Then a line of 2, followed by 2 coal blocks, then a line of 1, then a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, followed by cyan, moving in for 2 cyan, followed by 1, 2, 3 coal on the back, then a line of 2, 3, 4 coal, then a line of 2 coal, then a line of 2 coal, then another line of 2 coal, and that's that for that layer. Moving up. Okay, so we have missed some, so we'll just fix that right now. These inner angles, just make them 1 thicker for those back 3. And now moving up should be fine. Yes. Okay, so from the back again, 3 double wide air blocks before our 2 coal blocks. Our 2 rows of 4 black coal blocks. Then a row of 2. This one towards the front for 2. 1 forward, 1 to the outside, 1, 2 forward after that, so a row of 3, then a row of 3, then a row of 2, followed by 1, 2, 3 cyan terracotta, 1 to the outside, and 2, 3, 4 to the front. Do a 5th one, 5 coal, 1 to the outside, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. in one to the front, then one block from the previous layer, in one, 1, 2, 3 to the front, or 4, sorry, 4 in total, in 1, 2, 3 to the front, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the front, in 1, 2, 3 to the front, one block from the previous layer, then on that block that we stopped on, 1, 2 to the front, one from the previous layer, where we stopped before, 1, 2 to the front, one block, and then the 2 blocks from the previous layer. Saying the same thing so many times is just a little bit of a tongue twister. So from that frontmost block there, go to the right 2, fill in those 2 lower blocks, the 2 behind it, the 3 behind those, the 4 behind those, then the next 2. So there should just be a 2 air block gap here. And then going back 2 more from the previous row. Attached to this, we have 2 back. Hopefully that part's not too terribly confusing. Just know that on the outside it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then just fill in the middle part. Then diagonally we have 1, 2, diagonal 1, 2, 3, then a line of 1, 2, 3, one from the previous one, angle 1, angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Going back 1, 2, 3, and 4. In and back 1, 2, 3, and then switch back to coal for 1, 2, 3. In and to the back 1, 2, 3. In and to the back 1, 2, 3. In and to the back 1, 2, 3, and then in 1. And then up a layer. Yeah, so these curves are changing a bit faster than I had anticipated, so I think we'll just fully fill in these last couple layers. So those 6 air blocks on the back going from the previous high point, then a row of 2 and 3 rows of 4 centered around that, filling in missing blocks from the previous layer. Then from the outside, a row of 2, block from the previous layer, looking forwards, row of 3, 3 cyan terracotta, block from the previous layer, cyan from the previous layer, then another row of 3, then a row of 4, then a row of 3 with coal on the outside, then 1, 2, 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 2 rows of 5, then a row of 4, then a row of 3, 3, 3, so 3 rows of 3, then 1, 2, 3 rows of 4, then 3 rows of 5, then a row of 4, skipping the outside one, row of 3, skipping the outside one, another row of 3, row of 4 going towards the middle, skip the outside one for a row of 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way across, another row of 8, then a row of 7, skipping the leftmost one looking towards the back or rightmost one looking towards the front. Then on the left looking towards the back, all the way across, 1 short from the right, then going back, 1 short from the left, filling in the missing block from before, coming forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, skipping that one on the right, 1, 2, 3, skipping the one on the left, 2 in the front. And going from here back, 2 air blocks in the middle, then a row of 3, missing block from before, 2 rows of 4, row of 3, row of 4, a row of 5, 2 more rows of 5, 3 rows of 4, 3 rows of 3, then a row of 4, then a row of 5, then 2 coal, 1 cyan, 2 coal, 1 coal, 1 cyan, 3 coal, 2 cyan, 2 coal, 3 cyan, 1 coal, 2 cyan, 2 cyan, 2 cyan, fill in the missing cyan and coal from before, fill in the 2 missing coal from before, 1, 2, 3 coal, and then 2 coal, and that should be good. Moving on. Oh crap, missing 1. Okay, so this overhang here in the middle, that does need to go there. Then moving up 1. Okay, perfect. So from that air gap before, we'll be putting 1 coal block directly above it. And then attached to that, going towards the front, 2 cyan, followed by 4 cyan twice, and then a 3rd time, because I didn't see it. And then on the left side, looking towards the front, it'll be 2 cyan, 2 coal, 1 cyan. On the right side, going towards the front, we have a line of 2, line of 3, 2 lines of 4, then a line of 3, a line of 3, 2 lines of 2, line of 3 going back towards the middle, line of 3 towards the middle, then we'll go 2, 2, 2, 2, then 2 towards the middle, I'll make that one 3, sure. The next one can be 3, and then we'll do 3 again, then 4 to the middle, moving in 1 on the sides. Here, just in case I made that a little too confusing, that might help. Then moving in 1 from the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. Then stopping 1 short on the right, or rows of 6 towards the front. Then rows of 4 across the middle, twice. Row of 3 on the left, and then a row of 2 in the middle. Now going back on the right side, looking towards the tail, or left side looking towards the head, we have a row of 3, row of 3, a row of 4, a row of 4, then a row of 3, then 3, then 3, then 3, then 3. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3. Then 2 rows of 2, 2 rows of 3. Moving in 1 more, we have 2 more rows of 3. Moving in 1 again, we have another row of 3. Moving in 1, we have another row of 3. And increasing in height from there. So, from the cyan, we have this double wide area of coal blocks. We'll be moving 1 forward from that and placing 2 coal. In front of that and centered across it, we have a line of 4. Then on the right, including this one, we have a line of 3. Then a line of 1. Then a line of 1. Then a line of 4. Then a line of 1, 2, 3. Then a line of 2. Then 1. Then 2. And this we can just extend. So if we go from the front, one, including the front, I suppose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can fill in this area on the right. Then going in from the next corner, we'll just add in 1 row of thickness. So on the right, 2 from the front on the left. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have a line of 5. Then we have 2 from the front. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 from the front again. We have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 into the middle, then a row of 2, then a row of 3, then a row of 1. Going up. From that back, from the middle to in the back, we have a 2x2 of air blocks, followed by our 2 coal. Going on the right side, just follow this around. Row of 1, row of 1, row of 3, row of 2, row of 1, row of 1. We'll go back 1 and then 2, 3 to the right. Row of 1, going on the back, row of 4, then 2 at a diagonal, and bumping it up. Leave those 2 air gaps on the back. Then we have a line of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 towards the front, 2 towards the front, 1 towards the front. Skip 1, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 across the front. Angle of 1 going towards the back left, then a line of 2, then another line of 2. Going up. We then have, skipping 1 on both sides of the 4 across the back. We have 2 in the middle. Diagonal 1 towards the front, 1 towards the front, 1 towards the front and outside. 2 towards the front, another line of 4 across the front, angle for 2 on the way back, angle 1 on the outside, and then 2 diagonal. Going up. 1 air block on the right on the backmost part, then 1 on the left, then a line of 2. Continuing on to the right, we have a line of 2. 1 on the outside, 1 angled towards the front, 4 across the front, angle 1 back, angle 1 back, then a line of 2 coming back into the center. Moving up, 1 air gap on that backmost spot, then a line of 2, 2 on the outside, 1 directly in front of that, angle for 2 across the front, angle for 1, angle 1 going back, and then we'll make this little L shape. Okay, I'm looking towards the front. Going up 1. This is the previous 2 from the middle back. So we can fill those in. 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Then diagonal towards the front for 2. 4 across the front. And diagonal and 2 on the outside on the left on the way back. Going up again. From the 4 previous ones, we'll get the 2 on the left. Skip 1 on the middle ones, and then go back 1. Then we'll get the rightmost one. Same 2 going towards the front, same 4 across the front, same 2 on the left side coming back. Going up again. From that previous jutting out part in the back, we'll go up 1 and then left 2. Then angle from that first block placed to go 2 to the outside, 1 to the front to make the L, we'll do 4 across the front, and then 2 on the way back, going up again. On the 3 we had in the back before, we'll increase that in height. 1 to the right, 1 to the front. Then we'll have a row of 4 across the front, with the third one from the right extending 1 more to the front, and then 1 more in that angle gap on the way back. Increasing this in height by 1, we have the middle back 4 again. This time 1 on the right, 1 from the right on the back. That's a weird thing to say. Okay. From that line of 4, we'll have it go 4 more towards the front and 2 in the middle to extend it just a little bit. And from the 1 we had in the back before, increase that in height by 1, 1 to the left, then a row of 2, then a row of 3 with the overhang to the left, and then 1 on the right side of the front. From the 2 in the back, we'll have an air gap on the left, and then a line of 3 going towards the front, and then to the left, line of 2 going towards the back. Up again. On the very back most spot so far, we'll start a little L going front and to the left. And on the very back, 1 block. And that is it. Oh, wait, how did I miss this from before? Yeah, you probably found a hole in this a while ago, but yeah, don't miss that. Just fill it in. And that's it. That's the Orca. Congratulations. Put it somewhere nice. If you want to see more in the future, subscribe, like, comment if it was helpful, useful. You think other people might want to see it. Tell your friends, tell your family. Drink water, have fun, go outside, play in the snow. If you don't have any snow, shred up some paper and then mix it with water, and it'll get like kind of like a watery paper paste, and then you can make that into like makeshift snowballs. Won't be nearly as fun. You should just go somewhere where it's cold. But anyways, that's all for now. Have a great day. See you on the next one. Hopefully they always get better and more interesting. But this has been Rina the Orca. I've been Ryan. I'm getting older. We're all getting older. Have a great day.